Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony, here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And this is a live reading session. I'm so excited. I have been posting about this for a couple of days. And thank you to those of you guys who have already signed up for this. Pretty stoked to get started with you guys. And what I do want to tell you guys is that this live session is actually a paid session. I don't want you guys to freak out. I'm going to continue to go live for free quite often, but every once in a while I answer one question for you guys for 1111, just for anybody who really wants to make sure that they get one question answered. So we still have 11 spots open. So if you would like to have a question answered, all you have to do is send $11.11 to paypal.me/rainbow, paypal.me/rainbowharmony, and I will answer your question. You do have to wait in line. It's first come, first serve. In order to know what number in line you are, my assistant is actually here. So all you got to do is type in the comments and be like, what number am I? When am I coming up? And my assistant will let you know and be assisting you. If you have any trouble paying or have any questions about this process, my assistant is here. Want to say hi, John?
Hi.
He's here and he'll be typing to you guys while I'm answering questions. So I'm just waiting for you guys to join. And the first person up is Tintin Cat. And Tintin Cat, you sent your payment, but I'm still waiting on your question. So feel free to type your question in. If for some reason you're not here right away, we'll just start with the next person in line, but we'll definitely get to your question.
Are you seeing messages?
Yeah, I am. I see two.
Messages.
Jeannie says, what number am I?
It's not showing up on mine yet.
You can always try your phone. Anyways, you guys, we're just getting technical things worked out, getting started. Have you guys been seeing my vlogs, by the way? I've had a lot of requests to vlog more and to post my time and like what a day in the life is like for me. And it's funny because one of them, I actually just showed you guys what it's like working the entire day. Hope you guys thought that was interesting. And I've just been filming around Napoli. It's really awesome. You know, I'm working so hard every day doing all these personal readings. And I love being in a city like this because even if I just have like an hour or two to take a break like I did today, I can just step out and be in like a beautiful place and just get, you know, some deep breaths out in nature by the beach and get a slice of pizza and then come back and do some work. So I'm really energized to do this reading for you guys because I had a really great day and I just posted a vlog like an hour or so ago, and that was actually from today. So check it out after this if you're interested. And all the music in my vlogs are actually original music that John and I have written, so hope you guys enjoy. So we're just getting started. And so, yeah, getting started here. Anybody who's interested, go ahead and send your question plus 1111 to paypal.me/rainbowharmony. If for some reason you sent me the money but you didn't send me the question, we'll just let you know when you're up and you can type your question in. You know, no big deal. So, oh, hi Toki Coco, you're from London. That's exciting. I went to London for just a little bit a few months ago. I'm really hoping I can go back soon. I'm going to be in Paris for 3 months starting in January, and I'm hopefully I can like catch the little, what's it called, like the channel or something, over to London for a little bit, hang out there. London's pretty cool. Just about 2 more minutes, you guys, and then we're going to get started. We're just waiting on, who was it, Tintin Cat, to type in their question, but we might skip Tintin Cat for now and just go on to the next person. So we're just waiting for everybody to join. If for some reason you have to leave in the middle of this, I'm going to upload all of these videos after onto my channel. So you'll still get to watch it and replay it a couple times and like, you know, see what your answer is. Oh, so you were in Paris yesterday, Toki Coco. That's cool. Easy trip to London. I was so surprised how fast it was and how cheap it was to fly from London to Paris. It was like a 45-minute flight. It was the fastest flight ever. And it was a beautiful flight too. So In America, if you fly from like California to San Francisco, it's like $200, but it's like $40 to fly from Paris to London, which is just nuts to me. Europe has it together with their transportation. They really have it together. It's so easy to get from one place to the next. So, yay. I'm full of pizza, you guys. Napoli's actually where pizza is from. I didn't know that, but pizza was literally invented here, and so it's everywhere. I wonder how many pizza places are actually in this city. It's got to be like thousands. Yeah. I mean, there's one every couple blocks at least.
Yeah.
And sometimes there's like 10 pizza shops all in a row. So,
yeah.
I love it.
It's like I don't know, back in California, it's like a burger joint.
Yeah.
I don't know, they're just everywhere.
Yeah, they're everywhere. And so, I'm full of pizza. I'm so ready to do this. I think we're actually going to get started.
I haven't heard from this person yet. And they didn't write their question in, so...
Tintin Cat?
Yeah.
Okay, so who's next?
Layla?
Layla. What's up, Layla? Are you here, Layla?
Question is in here.
Even if not, we're just going to do it.
The question is in here.
Okay, so we're getting started with Layla. I have a feeling it's love questions.
Kind of a deep one. Let's see.
So while you're reading over that, Carolina, it won't let you send the payment. Go to my community section on my profile and you'll see a bunch of posts that I've posted recently, and there's a direct link. Sometimes you have to type in https://paypal.me/rainbowharmony. So you might be typing it in wrong or something, or maybe you just need a direct link. John, can you post a direct link with the HTTPS into the comments right now for Carolina? So Christine just sent her PayPal. So Carolina's having trouble. Anyways, you guys, technical stuff, let's get started.
Kind of a meta question. Hang on. That should be enough. Alright, so
Draw on the first card for Layla.
it is a masculine, feminine, twin flame kind of question.
Okay, so we're talking, yeah, I knew we were going to be using my love deck. Twin flame
The
question.
original essence of our soul.
So they're asking about where their soul, like how their soul came together and like what happened before they came down here.
Kind of. Just let me read it. Are we one soul, like from one soul egg divided into two parts to experience polarity, duality, or even similarity, so that our wholeness together is like yin yang? Or are we two souls of one soul tree, so that we are just soul family related and one?
Oh, okay, so this person wants to know, is this like my twin flame? Is like this like the other half of my soul, this person? Or are we just from the same soul family? And so let's just go ahead and see what the connection is, Layla, with you and this person. I do feel a really strong soulmate connection. And by definition, your twin flame is also from your soul family. So we're really just trying to find out, like, when you guys were incarnated, if you guys kind of are part of the same soul, like yin yang kind of situation.
He's born in Vienna with Turkish roots. She's born in Vienna with Egyptian roots.
Interesting.
They met in a place called Suterlerplatz.
Interesting. Yeah, you know, it's interesting because I see how back and forth this connection is, and I do feel like you guys are in the twin flame runner chaser stage. I do kind of see you more as a chaser. I don't think you're like literally chasing this person. I feel like you're in that surrender mode, but there has been kind of a breakdown in communication. I do see like there hasn't been enough attraction or chemistry to keep the relationship going, although there's true love here. So drawing these two cards together is kind of crazy. You know, they almost contradict each other. And so what I do see is that one of you guys is aware of the connection and the other one isn't. And I do feel like you're the one who's aware, they're not. I do feel like there's a message to express your love to them. And then I do actually kind of feel like you guys have that yin-yang thing going on like you thought. Because I do feel like the first card that came out is this card, and I do see this connection here. It's like they're together, like they're one, they're like embracing. And then there's extra messages that are coming out, which is telling you to let go of control issues, kind of annoying. It says allow this situation to unfold naturally. And so let's go ahead and get some more information about the incarnation of your souls. Yeah, I feel like when you guys were created, and here's the flame, you guys were definitely split. And so I do feel like you're on the twin flame path with this person. And it's a hard one, you know. I think the message here is that you do feel like this yearning. And you guys are, you know, your souls are home together, and then you're split into these two separate entities. And we're getting so many cards that are like talking about that split here, the split. And then we also see that in this card. And so I do feel like you feel abandoned, you feel hurt, you feel betrayed by this person because they're not having that recognition. And it almost seems like it's unrequited love, like they're not returning that. But then I do feel like at one point there was a connection here. Like you guys have had a past relationship, you've had a relationship before, they were pursuing you, and then they, like, this angel here kind of took them away. It's like they were taken away, and you've been walking this path on your own. And this person is part of your soul family. You kind of get the symbolism here with the tree as well. So I feel like the answer is actually kind of both. I feel like, yes, they're part of your you know, your soul family tree, but I also do feel like there's twin flame connection here. And it's strong and it's very magnetic. And just to make sure you really get your question answered, I'm just going to see if there's any more messages or guidance that the angels have for you regarding this twin flame connection. If I'm prompted to ask a couple extra questions for you guys, I will. I know it's only one question, but I will. Oh, so she says, yes, the angels took him away. Yeah. And I do feel the angels around you. Like, you have a really strong connection with the angels, in particular Archangel Michael and Archangel Metatron. I don't know if you're really into the angels or you know their names or anything, but I definitely see, like, praying to Archangel Michael. And then look, this is the obedience card coming up. I hate this card. I hate this word. But it does actually help in a lot of situations. It's almost saying, like, you have to trust. You have to trust that he's on his own path. You have to trust that he needs to be on his own in order for his soul to grow and for you guys to be united again. And I actually get a sense that, excuse me, that there might be a karmic partner that they're with, or that they're actually going to be with before you guys connect. And that's going to be very difficult for you. But I think that person is actually going to help make them, like, a better person for you. And, like, you don't want to be the person that learns those particular lessons with them. It's actually going to work out in your best interest. And then there's this magic card coming out talking about the magic of your connection. And so it's actually really beautiful because you guys have this magical energy together, and I feel like there's telepathy here. Like, you guys, you can read each other's thoughts, like you can tell when they're thinking about you. And then there's this laughter card because there's a message here with this card that says, if you fail to see the cosmic joke in every situation, then you've kind of lost the point. There are some funny things about this situation, and they're telling you in kind of a cliche way to, you know, to look on the bright side. The twin flame separation is really, really difficult, but it also allows you to have the time and the space to grow yourself, to focus on your passions, your talents, your gifts. That's what my channel is all about. I'm talking to so many people who are in this situation, and as you know, the twin flame connection drives you further into yourself for your own personal growth and development. And so, you know, when you're in alignment with yourself, your true path, your mission and your purpose, exercising your talents and gifts, doing the things that you like, that make you feel happy and positive and having fun in your life, that puts you into alignment with your twin flame. It puts you into alignment with the people, the places, the situations that are meant for you. So this is definitely a message of hope for you, that you're very, very psychic. You have a really clear channel to the divine. And I'm just getting this message, like, you know in your heart what this is. There's also kind of a sad kind of message about this, that not all twin flames have union in this lifetime, but I don't know, I do kind of get a sense of a union here. So they're saying there will be more synchronicities that draw you guys back together, and I see synchronicities happening now. I don't know if like you happen to bump into them sometimes, or like you're noticing that they're watching like your story on your Instagram, or like you think about them and then they text you or stuff like that. Like I feel like there's going to be a lot of synchronicities, maybe seeing like 1111 everywhere. Yeah, I see this moving forward, and hopefully this is good confirmation on what this connection is. And to help calm yourself right now, because I feel like there's an intensity here, make sure that you're, you know, relaxing. And I do see a message to take salt baths, or go to a spa, or like jacuzzi or something, relax in water, and also let tears flow, and release some of the heavier energy that's related to this connection. So I hope that helps you. Thank you so much for participating in this reading, and I will see you later. Peace out. Excuse me, you guys. I'm just gonna have a drink of water real fast before we head on to the next person. Is Tintin Cat here yet?
I haven't seen anything yet. You can always make a shout out.
All right. Shout out to Tintin Cat.
Or Francisca.
Or Francisca.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Francisca,
Tintin Cat. Let us know if you are here and you want to type in your question. You can go ahead and do that while I move on to the next person.
Georgina.
So Georgina, what's up? We're going to be doing your question next.
Starting a business in beauty, Reiki, crystal healing. Is it the right thing?
Ooh. So Georgina, you're starting a business in beauty, Reiki, and crystal healing, and you're wondering if this is the right step. And I'm going to say yes. You know, it was so funny. This video popped up on my feed the other day on YouTube, and it was like something, it might have been Refinery 29 or someone like that, and it was like they're trying crystal healing for the first time, and they went to this woman's business in Brooklyn, and she had like this huge space, and this woman was beautiful. She looked like an angel, and she had kind of a similar business going on where she was doing like crystal facials and like beauty stuff, and then she was also doing crystal healing for people. And I was just like, wow, this is so cool. Like, I want to have a shop like that. And so I feel you. I can actually see this being very successful. I don't know why, but I'm getting messages about, you know, those little crystal rollers that you can roll on your face. I feel like you're going to be selling stuff like that, like crystal tools that are part of your beauty regimen. I even have a crystal, I'll show you. It's from ColourPop. Probably not the best, but like this, like amethyst crystal liquid highlighter. Like I see you kind of having beauty products that might have crystals in them, and then doing like treatments and facials and stuff like that. That's part of it. I see like sustainable makeup, and, you know, natural products and stuff being sold there too. And it just being a really beautiful place for self-care and like personal growth and development. And I think that this is something that's really growing right now. And I feel like there's definitely more space for more businesses like this. And so I definitely feel this vibe for you. And let's go ahead and just pull cards to get a clarifier. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, what's that card about? Okay. Sorry, okay, I'm seeing some stuff here. It's laying down the whole path. Alright. Yes. Oh, okay, sorry. I know I'm like reacting so hard to these cards and you're probably just like, what? Tell me. I'm gonna tell you right now. So this is, first of all, is saying that you've been through a difficult time. You know, you probably wouldn't be into healing and crystals and stuff like that and wanting to help other people if you didn't have a lot of trauma in your past. Remember that the wound is your teacher. And so you have this plight to help other people. You're an empath. There's a lot you've been through. And I think Spirit's just trying to give you a shout out and tell you that you're not going through all of this in vain. You didn't go through all of this in vain. It's been a struggle on your path. But there's a really beautiful new energy coming into your life, and it's saying that the personal winter and the struggles that you've been through are ending right now. Like the metaphoric snow is thawing around you and you're getting really strong. You're gathering your strength. And that's why you're looking ahead at the future and thinking of these really bright ideas and these plans. I feel like this idea you've had is a direct download and a direct message from Spirit. Oftentimes our repeated thoughts, our repeated ideas, our repeated visions are actually messages from the divine. It's actually part of our purpose, you know? So remember to listen to your desires. You're programmed to have the desires that you have because your desires are the compass that lead you in the direction of your soul mission and life purpose. And so I love this illustration here on this card because you know, you see this bird, it's probably struggled because of the snow. Whenever I see snow and birds, I'm just like, wow, how do you do it? I used to own like these little birds. You know, R.I.P. Pooters. I miss my little bird Pooters. She was the cutest. But yeah, I own this bird and like, even if the temperature dropped like 10 degrees, she'd be puffed up and she'd be freezing. And, you know, I always wonder how these birds make it through the winter. And this is a message about this bird that survived this harsh conditions. The snow's thawing. And so now it's thinking like, where am I going to nest? Like, how am I going to build my home? Like, where am I going to get the resources? And I kind of feel like that's where you're at. You're thinking like, how am I going to get these resources to get this started? A lot of it has to do with money and finances. And so I do see a little bit of frustration there. There's a message coming out that something, one of my favorite psychic healers, Doreen Virtue, actually says a lot is, first you take action, then the money comes. First you take action, then the support comes. And so don't wait until you have the money before you start this business. I think the first step you need to do is create a vision board. Oftentimes the reason we can't move forward towards a goal or the money's not coming or the support's not coming is because we don't really have a clear vision or a clear intention of what we want. So you need to figure out, what does this look like? What does this sound like? What does this smell like? What does this taste like? Like, get all your senses involved. And your third eye really is connected with vision. So getting pictures actually of what this is going to look like in inspiration. So check out my free video on my channel. It's called Rainbow Harmony, how to make a vision board tutorial. And John, when you have a second, can you drop the link to that in the comments? Just Google it. It's Rainbow Harmony, how to make a vision board tutorial. Okay. John's going to drop that in the link below, so just watch out for it. And yeah, it's actually a tutorial. It's a free one on how to make a vision board. And it's actually how I started my fashion business. Before I could really move forward with starting my fashion business, I had to have a clear vision of what I wanted. And it wasn't until I started making this mood board on Pinterest of like what I wanted it to be like that I started receiving opportunities and like hunches and like messages on how to move forward. So step by step is how you're going to get there. Also, keep in mind that oftentimes when you pray, when you manifest, when you set a goal, when you try to bring something down into the 3D, the answer often comes through other people. So make sure you're making connections. I see other people are going to be involved in helping you start this business. Now, I do want to tell you there's a challenge with one particular person that might be involved in the beginning of this business or might be around you right now and might want to help you, or it's like somebody you feel like might be your partner in this business. And I actually feel like this person doesn't have the best intentions and you will be letting them go. And this might be kind of a bump in the road, but I feel like once you let that person go, the business will continue to move forward. You're going to be really happy with the result. And seeing the happiness card here is actually really beautiful. Like, you're going to be very happy on this path. And I always say money flows where your energy and passion goes. Choose what you're the most happiest with to do as your job and your career and your purpose. And I do see this as an alignment for you. You're very clairvoyant. I do see you doing Reiki healings. I see you getting training. I see you becoming a Reiki master. That might be something you want to start with now. And I see you taking this online and having social media. I definitely see, you know, researching other places and other centers and other people that are kind of doing a similar job and taking inspiration from them. You know, and it's not like it's an original thing. So, you know, don't feel like you have to be the most original with it. Just put your own spin on it. And remember, only you are going to be able to have this business or this shop or this wellness center like you're going to be able to. Only you are going to be able to help people in the way you can. And people will be drawn to you and your products and your shops and your healing because of your unique energy. So it's not like you have to be in competition with anybody else that's doing this out there. And don't be afraid to take inspiration from other people. Just make it your own. You're going to have to stay dedicated. There's going to be times you're going to give up on this for a little while. But as Banksy says, learn the difference between when it's time to take a rest and when you actually want to quit. Oftentimes when you want to quit on something, it's just a message you need to rest, take a step back, put it on the back burner for a little bit, and then you can reapproach it. You're in a transition right now. You know, to this manifestation, you're definitely headed there. A lot of changes coming in your life. And John actually just dropped the link below to my video on how to make a vision board tutorial, and I suggest you copy that link and you start there. That's your first step, making your vision board for what you want this to look like. So overall, yeah, this is in alignment. I see that you're gonna do this, and let me know when you get this going, because I will definitely visit. I would love to receive, you know, crystal healing and purchase your products and shout you out. So and they're saying just allow this to happen. That's all you have to do. You don't have to force it. You don't have to fight for it. There will be some grinding and some hustling involved, but just allow this path to unfold for you because it's meant to be. So I hope this resonates with you. Thank you so much for participating in this reading. I'm sending you so much love and light. Peace out. So for those of you guys that have just joined, we're answering one question for you for $11.11. You send your payment to paypal.me/rainbowharmony. If you need any assistance or you want to know what number in line you are, comment below and my partner will be helping you. So, all right, John, who's next? What's up? Anina. I love that name, Anina. It's cute.
Probably won't be able to make it to the live session,
Alright.
but she'll watch it later. She doesn't, it's a funny question. Can you give me some guidance message for right now? I really need some positivity up in here. Scorpio season has done me dirty.
Alright, so Anina says she might not be able to make it to the live, but she's going to watch this later when I upload it. And so we're laughing because she's like, I just need some positive messages right now and some upliftment because Scorpio season has done her dirty. And so, yeah, this has been kind of intense. Like, the Scorpio season has been very interesting. And so let's just see what's going on in your cards. And I'm actually really excited that you left this open because I feel like I get really powerful messages for people when it's just kind of open. So let's see. Oh, I see what's going on already. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. So, okay, I see instantly what's going on with you. I'm sorry I'm laughing. This is a big deal. First of all, we're getting the struggle card. And so it's like, yeah, you've been through some struggle. We were talking about a metaphoric winter in the last reading, and it's like yours is hitting hard. Like, you're caught in the snow. And then we're seeing something about a heartbreak. Somebody backstabbed you or betrayed you. I feel like you're getting over this. It could have like happened in the past, but maybe it's like coming up and you're like re-experiencing it. That happens to me. I have PTSD, and so I'm re-experiencing crap from my past a lot. It's so frustrating. Maybe something like that's going on with you where you're like just re-experiencing something, or it's hitting you hard, or like somebody who backstabbed you like try to come back in your life or something. And so I don't know if this is a breakup. And then I'm also seeing like a lack of options. Like, you want an option, like you want to be creative, you want to think of more opportunities. Maybe it's like you want another source of income, or you want to start another job. I do feel like this might have to do with like financial instability or something. And then I also see you've been working really hard and you've just been like run ragged, and you're overburdened, you're overworked, you're stressed out. You don't really have time to like relax and let your body heal. And I see your sleep is being effective. So, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. You know, I've been through this before, and it's a rough time in your life. And then this is a message about maybe a breakup, or maybe somebody that you just aren't able to connect with. And maybe it's like a soulmate or someone that's just not reaching out, and you really want to talk with them, communicate with them. Because I do see this endurance card, and it's like you've just been waiting and waiting and waiting, and nothing's coming through. And so that's what's going on. It's kind of sad, but it's pretty cool to see the joy card in the middle of all of this. I feel like there's a friend of yours you need to reach out to. There's somebody in your life that wants to be there for you. And maybe they've hit you up a couple times, and maybe you've just been busy and stressed and you've been blowing them off, but they're like, hang out with this friend, like, or reach out to this friend. If you know in your heart who I'm talking about right now. I do get a sense it's a female. I get a sense this person's kind of short and petite, and they have a really nice smile, maybe dark hair. And I see this person, and it's like they are actually kind of going through something similar right now. But it's almost like they don't want to talk about it. They just want to kind of be in the moment. And so there's definitely a message about hanging out with this person, and maybe commiserating a little bit, but lifting each other up. I think connection and friendship is going to be really good for you right now. And then this is also a message about learning something new, like getting a mentor or like a tutor in something. If you've always wanted to learn piano, like get a piano teacher. Definitely a message about trying to do something creative. And I see you working with your hands. I see a message about you working with your hands. So I don't know if this is knitting, or if it's like pottery, or if just like a day spent at Color Me Mine or something. I see like just doing a little bit of artwork will help you. I know you have a lot on your plate right now with work. And so it is kind of a message about maybe spending some time out of your head and in your body a little bit more. I feel like you don't even have the energy right now to really exercise or anything. And so this is another message about to help you with all your stress from work. Doing something with your hands and being in your body is going to help. That's why I like to paint, because I'm in my head all the time, and it gets me grounded in my body to paint. And let's just draw a creative card for you real quick. Yeah, they're also saying pay attention to what you eat. This could also have something to do with your mood. I notice when I'm having a lot of processed carbohydrates and sugar that my depression really starts to come back and take over. And so it's really difficult, because sometimes we want to self-medicate with food, especially when we're stressed. But they're saying organic fruits, organic vegetables, green juice. Make sure that you're eating healthy, and kind of watch that a little bit. And that'll also help you save money, because when you're eating healthier, some people think like, oh, healthy food's expensive, but it actually isn't. It's one of the biggest ways I save money, is not going out to eat, not grabbing fast food. It seems cheap, but it adds up. And making myself a salad instead, or something, and some rice and some vegetables. And so it's like telling you to really put some effort into this, and maybe even be creative with it. This could be a way you could work with your hands and also be creative. And so preparing, cooking, presenting food. Maybe you can have this friend over and you guys can cook together or something. And maybe meal prep. Maybe if you prep your meals like on the weekends for the whole week, and like in some Tupperwares and stuff, you can bring that to work, and you'll be feeling better. It won't stress you out, and you can save money and invest that money into maybe starting something new, or maybe into your creativity. Or maybe saving up money so that you can take a day off work every once in a while. I get a sense that your job, I don't know, you don't have much vacation time or something like that, or maybe you don't get paid time off. I used to have a job like that. It was awful, and I would actually save money so I could just take a day off. And so maybe that's a message for you. I do feel like some time off would really, really benefit you right now. If you have a sick day, just use one and have like a me day and just relax. And so there's also a message about needing to face your fears, processing this intense backstabbing or betrayal. Like, it's okay to be angry. It's okay to be upset. It's okay to cry. Like, write in your journal, write some poetry. This energy is building up inside of you, and it needs to be expressed. I feel like that's why there's so many messages about you creating art. Final message from Spirit about like what's coming in the future. Remember, the storm always comes before the rainbow. So this is your storm. What rainbow is coming for you? Aw, the angels are here for you. And I feel like a lot of this is blowing up because it's lighting a fire under your butt so you can set your goals. And this is a really good time to set some goals. Just bring up a note on your phone and write down your goals. It can just, last night I wrote my intentions for this moon cycle. It took me like 5 minutes before I went to bed. And so just take a couple seconds to write your goals down. Have you ever heard write it down, make it happen? I think that would benefit you right now. Honesty. Not being afraid to speak the truth. I do see some pain in your throat, or like a throat chakra, or like illnesses in your throat kind of area, and I think it's because of a blockage with, being afraid to speak your truth. And then they're saying true love is coming in your life. There's some groundwork that's being laid to help you and your partner, or like a soulmate to come in, and for there to be like a harmonious bond there. Last message, there's a lot coming out for you. My gosh, we're getting so many angel cards. They're telling you can always pray to the angels. And a lot of this is happening to kind of broaden your perspective. If you're not happy, then start evaluating your life and think about what changes need to be made. Write a list and then start thinking about the baby steps you need to take. And it's okay to write a list and to think about the steps you need to take, but it's also okay if you're not ready to take those steps yet. Sometimes just the awareness of I need to create a change in my life. I need to take the first step. Sometimes just having that awareness helps. And when you're ready, you'll get the message and you'll have the energy to take that next step. If you don't have the energy right now and you're overwhelmed, focus on your self-care. Book a facial, or get some lotion and massage your own feet or your hands. Do an oil treatment on your hair, or get a face mask. Those are always the best. And just like a spa, give yourself a spa day at home or something. I really am getting just a big message about you taking a personal day off work or something, and that will be enough to kind of revive you. I'm sending you so much love and light through this hectic Scorpio season, and I really hope that you enjoy this message. Things will be getting better, and I'm sending you all the love and support, and I'll see you later. Peace out. So any word on Francisca or Tintin Cat? Are you here, Francisca or Tintin Cat? If you are, please let my partner John know. Just write it in the comments and write your question so we can answer it. But we're going to move on to the next person. And if you can't make it, Tintin Cat, we'll probably just send you, email you a little mini reading or something.
Will I have a new partner in my life? Or Chelsea?
All right, so Chelsea, you're wondering if you're going to have a new partner in your life. So let's look into this. I already immediately get a sense that you've been very, very patient. You've been manifesting this, you've been putting out your visions, you've been setting intentions, trying to call in your soulmate, and yeah, you've been very patient. You want this to happen in the divine right timing. I do get a sense of, a little bit of loneliness, and a little dissatisfaction with where the path is led. I feel like your heart is really healed from a toxic breakup. I see you were with somebody for about 2.5 years, and they left your life abruptly. And it was really sad breakup. Took you kind of a while to get over it, and you're feeling ready now. You're feeling ready to get back out there. I see you've been putting yourself out there, and you're ready. You're ready to bring it on home and have this connection. And I do feel like this person's coming soon. So let's just go ahead and look into this. We'll pull a timeline and see what's going on here. Are you going to have a new partner in your life? Yep. So you've been working really hard on releasing your ex, like I said. And they're also telling you you need to clear your energy with your ex. I think you need to cut the cords to clear your aura. I still feel this person in your aura. I think that's why it was so easy for me to tap into it. And so I would do a meditation where you just lay down, take some deep breaths, and all you have to do is just imagine your ex in front of you. It might be difficult. Just imagine that they're neutral, that they're willing to just be present with you. So close your eyes, put on some, relaxing music, and imagine your ex in front of you, and imagine the energetic cord that goes from their belly button to your belly button. And picture Archangel Michael or like a spirit guide or even just yourself cutting and severing that energetic cord, and any guilt or shame or frustration or blame or anger or sadness or regret that is, you know, within that cord. And I think that visual exercise is so strong. That's what cord cutting is. Hopefully I'll post a meditation on this on my channel soon. A lot of people have been requesting it, but if you don't want to do a meditation, you can always write a letter to your ex and just get everything out that you've ever wanted to say. Don't send the letter. You can burn the letter symbolically to just release it, or get rid of any old letters or like things they gave you, presents, and just like get that energy out of your life. And I see that you, you know, you're releasing and you're healing the past, and so the energy around you really is clearing for love to come in. So, whoop, it seems like it's frozen. I don't know if you guys can still hear me, but it seems like my camera's frozen. Frozen, frozen, frozen. Huh. Can you see, John? Am I frozen? Can you see me like moving stuff or no? Can you hear me on there?
It's muted.
Oh, can you turn it up? Sorry. Oh, so you guys hear me. It's just like the screen is frozen or something. Anyways, all right. So I was saying that basically it's hard because you kind of still have romantic feelings for your ex a little bit, and they're real, but I see this energy leaving you. And so thanks, guys. I'm glad that you can hear me. So I'm pulling some more cards. I'm going to describe them. If my screen doesn't unfreeze, I'll probably just start a new video in a second. I don't know what happened, but like I bumped my phone and then all of a sudden the screen just like froze. So I'm pulling some new cards for you. Yeah, I'm frozen, but they can hear me. Well, I think I'm going to start a new video. I really want to make sure this person can see the cards. So I'll see you guys really soon, okay? I'm going to X out of this and we're going to start part 2, and make sure you guys click into the next video, all right? I'll see you guys soon.